What's up, everybody, and welcome to the final sections of, well, the Xbox 360 collection. Let me go ahead and start off this little round here with a game that I recently picked up, but was not obviously in the other videos. Castlevania Lords of Shadow. That's the only one that, since I keep it all alphabetical, that was not in the previous videos. But getting on to the order. Next up we have Monster Madness, Battle for Suburbia. Fun little game to beat the hell out of your friends at, but yeah, kind of short-lived. Then we have Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe Collector's Edition. A game that I only played through once and haven't gone back to. And we have Mortal Kombat, which on my return video, that was I think April 28th, I showed the box set of this and did a whole review. Awesome game, I'm still playing it to this day. Next up we have NBA 2K6, because I only need one basketball game, and I actually got this just so I could build up my gamer score for the Old Spice Challenge years ago. We have Need for Speed Most Wanted. I believe this is actually the first game that I 100%ed. Really easy, you play through the campaign once and you got all the achievements. And we have Need for Speed Carbon, a Need for Speed that I own because I found it for I think $7 brand new, and haven't ever really played enough to get anywhere in it. We have 99 Nights, a game that Blue Starry Eyes picked up. I played the demo myself, but haven't really gone through it yet. Plan to eventually. Next up we have Ninja Gaiden 2, responsible for kicking my ass the most. I still have yet to beat it because I'm stubborn and do not like to play on lower difficulties. Then we have the Orange Box, which I only recently opened up. In fact, I opened it up maybe 2 days before I got Portal 2, just so that I could play through Portal 1. Seen the gameplay, love it, really want to get into the story, just haven't had the time to go through and play it. Next up we have Overlord. Kind of a strategy game, I guess. I don't know, you have your little demons and you send them in, you collect stuff. Think Pikmin, but demonic. And we have Overlord 2, because Books-A-Million had it for $4.99, and I figured why the hell not? Maybe I'll play it eventually. If not, well, it's adding to the collection. Next up we have a pre-order for me from when the 360 came out, and that's Perfect Dark Zero, the limited collector's edition. And years later, to top it off, Books-A-Million started selling them, and I got the same exact thing for $4.99 in case Blue Starry Eyes and I or one of my other friends wanted to play it online. I have an extra copy. And we have Portal 2, a game I was able to 100% within a week. Really can't wait for the DLC to come out on this one, because honestly, even after beating it, I've probably played through it about 3 times now. Hey, a game I haven't even taken the sticker off. Power Gig, Rise of the Sixth String. Really, for the price of $8.99, it's not that bad of a game. However, there's no chance in hell that I would have paid full price for this, nor would I even pay close to a discounted full price for the one that actually comes with the guitar. It's just really not that good. Some of the songs are pretty good, but it's just severely lacking. Kind of like, well, never mind, I'll get to that later. And next up we have Prey, the Limited Collector's Edition. A game that went into production the same time as Duke Nukem Forever and only came out a few years prior to. Honestly, got this collector's edition brand new for $9.99. And honestly, I think I only have one achievement in it. Then we have Project Gotham Racing 3. A little funny inside story. When the 360 first came out, my friends and I discovered Party Chat and also private chat, considering that we invite each other to stuff and would consistently talk to each other thinking we were in Party Chat, and realize about 30 minutes later that we were the only two talking. The other people were blocked out. And we have PGR 4. It's only $9.99, and well, it was back when I was working, so I picked it up. Really loved PGR 3. I figure eventually I'll go through a phase where I'll start playing a shitload of games, because eventually I'm going to be living out on my own with Blue Starry Eyes, and there's no way we're going to have money for shit. Project Sylphid. Got this for $4.99 at Books A Million. Really gotta love that they started carrying games. This is one of those games that has never even been popped into the system yet. Next up we have Prototype, one of Blue Starry Eyes' games. Can't really say much about that. Quake 4, a launch title that, despite how much I try, I just cannot get into it. I love the other Quake games a lot, but for some reason Quake 4 just would not let me keep playing. Next up we have Raiden Fighter Aces, which is basically Raiden, well, it's the first few games. Great thing about this, as well as with Raiden 4, I'll just go ahead and talk about them together. Well, for one, I'm a big fan of the franchise, but the really cool thing about these games is that you can actually flip your screen in the game, and if you're ballsy enough, you can take your HD TV and flip it on its side and act like it's an old arcade cabinet. Alright, coming up next we have Record of Agarest War. Only played a little bit of this, only because when we got it, it was the really naughty edition. It was funny, we were both working. But as far as going through and actually playing it, got a little bit through it and then just stopped and got caught up with something else. Red Dead Redemption, awesome fucking game. I for one have actually never played it. I simply watched Blue Starry Eyes go through the entire thing, as well as all the DLC. And we have Resident Evil 5. Honestly, the only Resident Evil game that I have actually played through... I'm trying to think of a way to say this. Well, the first one that I've actually played through myself. Other than that, I normally just watch people do it because, well, I get too into games and I'm a fucking fraidy cat for some reason. Next up, Ridge Racer 6. I believe this was also a launch title. I got it later on down the road. I got this for $9.99 at GameStop. Brand new. Once again, I'm one of those fucked up people that has to have everything brand new, but I have no problem waiting for the price to drop. And that's another one of those where it's a racing game. Eventually I'll play it. Next we have Rock Band, which I got on day one. I think I actually ordered mine from Amazon, had one of the busted guitars, and EA had the best customer service ever, sending me a new guitar right away. Then we have AC/DC Live, Rock Band Track Pack. I mean, come on, who doesn't want AC/DC to play? And we have Rock Band 2. Not really much to say here. At this point I stopped buying more instruments. Actually, I'm going to end on this one. See you in the next video.